what I have actually explained to the farmers is what our programs are for the future and the current position of ours. As I also explained that we have got a $50 million budget for this year in sugar industry. In that we had 13 different programs that we have given to the farmers as incentives to increase the production. Number two is that we have tried to show farmers reasons why the sugar industry has to increase its production. As we mentioned earlier, that the sugar production has fell from 4.2 million tons to 1.6 million tons. Now, if we have to bring the industry back, if we want to increase the production, if we can try to increase the production to 3.5 million tons, then we'll have all the reason to set up an ethanol plant to bring in a sugar refinery and of course increase the production of power and sell it to the EFL. So it's going to be like a task, but it's not impossible. So this is the very reason we are trying to get the farmers to go back on the farm. My another plea to the landowners is this: if you are not using your farm, please give it back to the people who are interested to do cane farming. And if they are finding difficulty to pay for the leases, the government has some programs whereby the government will pay premium and the leases as well on behalf of the farmers. So if we are giving that type of help, I'm pretty sure the landowners should, instead of keeping the land idle, give it back to us so that we can increase the production and bring the sugar industry back as thriving and with a lot of hope. Now, another announcement I've made is, yes, we are very seriously looking at doing the Reki mill, and once the Reki mill finalizes, we have currently gone to India and we've spoken to a couple of companies that can do brand new mills, efficient mills, and we have brought the information back to the board of the FSC, and the board will now analyze and see which company they can use to set up a new mill. One thing that I have got out of India is the two companies that we are speaking to. Out of them, one is interested to come into a joint venture. Basically, they want to go into partnership with us, and because they themselves are operating 4 sugar mills in India, and they're wanting to come and do a partnership. And we'll look at all the options. If it's good for us on a JV, we'll do that. If we can go all alone, we'll do that. And finally, today's announcement was about the Sugarcane Growers Fund has launched a new program called whereby the new farmers that will go on the farm, they can obtain loan from the Sugarcane Growers Fund at a rate of 2.99% for the first year and then 6% thereafter. So that's a good incentive for the farmer because they're the lowest in the interest rate amongst any financial institution in Fiji. And finally, we are saying that we are talking to the fertilizer company and the FSC that the farmers who have bought fertilizer this year and their deduction will be done this year, we are trying to move the deduction to the following year and say, like what I'm saying, if you plant this year, obviously your cane will be harvested next year. So we like to shift that payment into the following year so that the farmers don't get deducted and get little payment. The chairman of FSC has also confirmed that there will be no deduction in the October payment, and the farmers will get 100% what the proceeds are, so that they have more money in hand for Diwali. In Reki, it will be a brand new mill, with the program to have a refinery together with mill. So it will be making raw sugar and then refining sugar. So that's gonna be our plan for Reki. And if we increase our production of cane to 3.5 million tons, then we are looking at putting an ethanol plant in Bar. And then finally, as I said, last year we had a lot of problem with the bar mill, and we are currently bringing in about 8 engineers from India who will come and look at the mills, be part of the team of the current engineers and tradespeople here, so that they can fix the mills and make it more efficient, and the recovery of sugar should increase. Well, the Reki mill, as you know, it's not a small bench box that we're gonna put there. It's a mill of a sizable size. As I said, the size of the mill will be, we're looking at about 3,000 tons of cane to be crushed per day. So in all, in a 5-month season, we are looking at crushing about 450,000 tons of cane. So from as I speak now, the information I have passed over to the FSC board, it's for them now to assess and see how soon they can negotiate and finalize. But once they finalize and give us a price for the building and the machines, then it comes back to me to go and find the money, where we can find the money to make it happen right. That's why the shortage of labor is a global issue now. It's not only a problem here, it's a problem in other parts of the world. Currently, as I said, we are trying to mechanize as much as possible so that there is an ease of the labor on the farms. But I must also say that we are also looking at bringing in laborers from Bangladesh. I myself, I'm bringing about 11 of them. And the good thing is that these Bangladeshi laborers we can use on our farm, and then when my farm work finishes, I can give it to another farmer. He can use them, and so forth. And good part about this whole program is that the immigration department normally used to charge $3,000 bond per worker, but in this instance where the laborers are coming for the farm, this bond will be exempted. So the farmers don't have to pay bond. For the last 1 year, I've been moving around throughout the country, meeting the farmers and giving them the background of what was happening and what our vision is and what is the vision of our government. And I think that message is coming very clear and loud. A lot of farmers can see through now that where they were being neglected, we are picking from there and trying to give them all sorts of assistance. So this is very helpful, and I think the farmers, whoever we visited throughout the last year and of course this year, they are showing the interest now to come back on the farm. And let's see that everything goes well in the next 2 years. Yes, chicken manure was, as I said, something that we saw in Thailand they use. And it's not processed, it's just raw chicken manure. When the land is cultivated, they spray the chicken manure and then mix it. And in those farms we've seen they've got very good healthy cane. So and those farmers, those industry people that we've been talking to, they're saying that look, there's so much surplus of poultry manure here, why didn't you take and use it? So we are trying to get the sugar research and the fertilizer company to talk to the fertilizer companies and see how we can transport this chicken manure into the farms of the farmers.